Heroic though they might be, adventurers can't spend every hour of the day in the thick of exploration, social interactions, and combat. They need rest, time to sleep and eat, tend their wounds, refresh their minds and spirits for spellcasting, and brace themselves for further adventure. On today's D&D Academy, we're covering the resting rules for Dungeons & Dragons. Welcome back. My name is Paul, and I'm the Dungeon Master here at House of Crit. Now, before we get into the resting rules, we first need to cover hit dice. At first level, your character has one hit die, and the die type is determined by your class. Hit dice are used to determine your character's hit points, and each time you level, you gain an additional hit die. We'll go into greater depth on this when we make how to make characters in D&D videos, but for today's video, it's enough to know that you have hit dice equal to your character's class level, and they are used to recover hit points when you rest. Characters in D&D can take either short or long rests during the course of their adventures. First, let's cover short rests. A short rest is a period of downtime, at least 1 hour long, during which a character does nothing more than eating, drinking, reading, and tending to wounds. Nothing strenuous. A character can spend one or more hit dice at the end of a short rest, up to the character's maximum number of hit dice. For each hit dice spent in this way, the player rolls the die and adds the character's constitution modifier to it. The character regains hit points equal to the total. The player can decide to spend an additional hit die after each roll. There is no limit to the number of short rests a character can take in an adventuring day aside from the number of hours in a given day. A long rest is a period of extended downtime, at least 8 hours long, during which a character sleeps or performs light activity, reading, talking, eating, or standing watch for no more than 2 hours. If the rest is interrupted by a period of strenuous activity, at least 1 hour of walking, fighting, or casting spells, or similar adventuring activity, the characters must begin a rest again to gain any benefit from it. At the end of a long rest, a character regains all lost hit points. The character also regains spent hit dice up to the number of dice equal to half the character's total number of them. For example, if a character has 8 hit dice, they can regain 4 spent hit dice upon finishing a long rest. A character cannot benefit from more than 1 long rest per day, and a character must have at least 1 hit point at the start of the rest to gain its benefits. And look at that, a short video. Just one though. Next week we're getting into some of the most complex rules of D&D, spellcasting. Thank you for joining me today down in the dungeon, and if these videos have helped you out, consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons down below, and possibly sharing these videos with your gaming groups. I'll be back next Wednesday with another D&D Academy video, so I'll see you all soon.